Hey everybody, Steven here, and for today's video I'm just going to kind of cover the roamer and show you guys how it works and just a little bit of test footage showing the vehicle itself. This was one of the later updates that they did on No Man's Sky. After playing the game a little bit more, I can't imagine playing this game without that, and you actually can build a base now. And this update's been out for I think a year now, but I've just finally got back into the game after taking a long break and focusing a little bit more on games like Subnautica and Halo Wars 2 and all of that. But let's go ahead and call this thing out here. Now you will need to actually build a base, and with that you have to get, I have my vehicle guy in here. You actually have to build all these stations and then go recruit all these guys. So I need the technician if I'm gonna create this. And once you have him, it's actually one of the missions that you'll do, and then you can actually create one of the exocraft pads here. So Nomad Geobay, and then the Roamer Geobay, which this is the Roamer here. So cool thing is, if it goes off somewhere, I can just summon it back, boom, it just drops out of nowhere. Controls are a little different. So going forwards or backwards with the left controller, and then looking with the right. So kind of works more like Halo or some of these other games that you can do now where they're driving with the tanks. It does have a boost on it, which is the left shoulder button. So you can hit that boost. And then if you hit A, you'll actually jump, which is pretty cool. So now you can almost like hit that and then jump. You get some pretty cool hang time. You have to do missions. There's quick, simple missions, and then you have to build these things. It'll actually shoot as well. And then, so we have a cannon here for like guys, and then if I switch that with Y, I can actually mine stuff. Let's see if I don't have any space, do I? Get that out of there. And then you can actually mine. So, boom. And then recharge all this stuff with plutonium, or carbon, which there's plenty of carbon, so that works out. But let's go. It'll go through trees like that, and like some, a lot of the different iron mining things that you can do. So if we actually go down here, so all this is iron. You don't get to collect it, which kind of sucks. That would have been awesome. It'll go through the detritum. How do you pronounce that? Detritum. So let's mine that though. I have, yeah. And then this is the only craft. I think this one and the other one will allow you to get this. And that's it. So I can't actually mine this without the exocraft. It says right there at the bottom, exocraft mining laser required. So you can use that for some other parts. These guys are going to try to attack me. And we're out of here. Ooh. But it is fun to play around with, to just drive and mess around with some stuff. You can run over these guys. So that was it, they're dead. So you can run over the creatures with it. It does decent in battle. I know that there's some other upgrades that I don't have. I don't have any other new missions from the guy that, the technician that helps with all that stuff yet. So I'm sure there's other stuff that you can buy and upgrades that you can get, but right now this is the only thing that I have. And it works pretty well. So there's a couple driving missions that he has you go on to grab some of this stuff. But overall, it's pretty fun to play with. You can just mess around with on the planet. Some cool jumps that you can do. There you go. The trees, can't go around that. You can't run over the plutonium and some of the other exotic material that you want to get. So it is kind of interesting what you can and cannot go over. Destroy stuff pretty quick. Uh-oh. Go down, big guy. And these are just some of the obviously various creatures that are on my planet, some gnarly looking dudes. So, pretty cool overall machine here, and it'll still, so some of your huge mineral deposits, it's going to mine all of that as well. The cool thing is, like, it doesn't overheat. So, like, that doesn't overheat. Man, let's get, what am I going to get rid of here? Get rid of it. There we go. Okay. So if I'm mining this, like, this just goes so much quicker using this now, because this doesn't overheat. Now I can just sit here, and it has, it maxes out at 500 on your space, so you can store a lot more material with it. I can't tap into that though if I'm trying to go sell it, and I'm on one of the large training posts. It's not going to go there with me, obviously only my starship is, but I can transfer all this stuff over. So really, really cool. But that is it, guys. I'll leave this video right there. Getting back into it, I know they're big next. Just gonna go on its own. It's not gonna let me slow down. The big next update is coming this summer, so I'll be interested to see what they do with that. I know a lot of people are speculating with what they're gonna do, but I'm just curious to see if they add a lot more content, hopefully, just because this thing's fun to mess around with, but and it's super efficient with getting different minerals that I need, but at a certain point you want other stuff that you can do in the game. So let's see what they do with that. Alright, that is it, guys. If you liked the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all of my various content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thank you so much for watching.